AB Regression Story Part 3 The Awakening. I wake slowly. My head feels like there's someone pounding on a drum inside it. I have little memory of how I might have gotten into this predicament. I have something in my mouth. My mouth is very dry and I need some water or something. I reach up to remove the object. I can't. There's something on my hands preventing it. I open my eyes. Thank goodness the light is dim. What little there is increases the pounding in my head. I see my hands. They have some kind of mittens on them. I can see a small little golden lock. My vision clears. I am in a crib. I sit up quickly. This proves to be a very bad idea. My head pounds as my head swims. The room seems to tilt to one side. I grab one of the crib rails as best as the mittens on my hands allow. I sit with my eyes closed for a bit as the dizziness and nausea pass over me. I am truly confused. When my head clears just a bit, I open my eyes again and look around the room. I am in a large crib. It is very obvious I am also in a nursery of some kind. I still have no memory of how I came to be here. I look down at myself. I am in a diaper and a pair of pink romper panties. There is lace around the waist, leg openings, and many rows across my bottom. There is some kind of thing sewn into the waistband of the panties too that enables them to be locked on. I have on a jumper top that has a little white lamb on the front and large ruffles around the hem. There is a harness strapped to me and several chains running to two plates bolted to both sides of the crib with thick bolts. I am not intended to get out of this crib nor to be able to do anything for myself. One thing I am soon going to be desperate to do, go pee. I see a door open and in walks Lisa. No. Lisa says cheerily in a cooing sweet baby voice. Good morning baby Amy. How is baby this morning? The only noises I can make are grunts and muffled gurgles because of whatever is in my mouth. I see Lisa has a syringe with a very long needle. I am very afraid I am going to be stuck. Lisa walks to the table beside the crib and places the syringe on it. She softly caresses my head. She says in the same voice, when baby Amy's hair grows longer, I will have her in ponytails. She will be a very cute little girl. I struggle to stand. Because of the way I am harnessed into the crib, the best I can do is get up on my knees. I am making as much noise as whatever is strapped in my mouth will allow me to. My head swims and I feel really nauseous, but I am determined to get away. After a few minutes, I give up. I realize the struggle is futile. Besides, I feel really rotten. Lisa smiles. She shakes her head and then says, you will find you can't escape. Struggle if you wish, but in a few days, you will not want to anyway. She picks up several papers from the table beside the crib and shows them to me. I can't believe what I see. They are a release form and a consent form. They have not only my signature and my thumbprint on them. They are notarized and signed by the head of the Department of Psychiatry and the head of the State Board of Mental Health. There is a third paper. It is a mental competency declaration saying I am mentally incompetent. It is signed by a judge and the head of the State Board of Mental Health. It also gives Lisa universal power of attorney over me. She says softly, you were right, going to that party was a good idea. I did find someone who would be the subject of my study. Because of the tube you so graciously provided me with, I proved over the course of the last 2 weeks you were mentally incompetent. Everyone has been eager to protect you and allow me to treat you. She puts the papers on the table beside the crib and picks up the syringe. She continues with a really devilish sparkle in her green eyes. Don't worry baby Amy, in about a month you will be the perfect baby girl. Of course, it will take several years as a baby before we can even begin to retrain you as an adult woman. I struggle hard. I am yelling at the top of my lungs. The only sound that comes out is a muffled groan. Lisa giggles and says, serves you right you idiot. I am so glad I was up against you. I would have willingly loved you. That was until I accidentally put my hand in your coat and found the rip and all. You are a perfect subject for my study. I will not only regress you to infanthood. I will ensure you want to be a female as you are, rematured. We have the funds available for your sex change operation when the time comes, and it will come. Enjoy yourself, baby Amy. I know I will enjoy stripping you of not only adulthood but of manhood as well. She takes me by the back of my head. She is more powerful than I would have thought. I see the needle. I feel her pushing it firmly into whatever is in my mouth. I can feel a liquid enter my mouth that I cannot help but swallow because of the way the object is in my mouth. There is a lot of liquid too. She pulls the needle out of the thing in my mouth. She smiles. She says in that cooing baby voice, "Now, baby will feel so much better soon. From this moment on, your new name is Baby Amy. You are a baby girl and will be treated as such. Between the drug inducement and the physical and mental training, you will soon become just that." She kisses me softly on my forehead as I struggle vainly to get free. She turns and leaves. I begin to feel so very strange. I realize too late I am peeing in my diaper. I feel the warm wetness as it slowly creeps down the front of my diaper and around between my legs. I can no longer be on my knees and I lay back into the crib. I am totally mind blown over what has happened. My last thought before I fall back asleep. I wonder what it will be like to be a girl.